Thunder Gaming presents Thunder Smash 2. 8 of the best players in the world. Team Liquid Dabuz. T1 Larry Lurr. World Best Gaming MVD. Most Valuable Gaming Dark Wizzy. CLG Void. Most Valuable Gaming Salem. Demise GG Nico. And Panda Global Eason. 8 players. $10,000 prize pool. Live from Los Angeles. Thunder Smash 2 Invitational starts now.
Yeah, for sure. And I was even talking to MVD, and he's just happy that he's doing well, because he's just like, I just would love to just go into EVO with all this confidence. It's just when you're winning a big event and taking out all these names at an event like this with so much on the line.
That's right.
It's just such a huge confidence booster. We are playing the EVO rule set as well, you're getting a lot of great practice against a lot of great players. Definitely going to be fighting players of this caliber, if not even better, at EVO. So it's going to be a hell of a ride.
You know, the weird thing is that people try to write off invitationals. Oh, they're not real. I mean, they might count towards a PGR, but this person, that person wasn't there. This person, that person. Well, look at it like this. If you're a top player, and let's say you have a tournament like EVO, there's like 5 billion people registered. Like, it's actually kind of nutty.
It's pretty
It's nutty, but for good reasons, man. Shout out to the Smash Ultimate. Just Smash community in general, because I think there's some Melee people there, too. And, of course, they got the side games. But anyway, not the sidebar too much. You know, when you have a tournament like that, you're going to go up against a lot of just, like, lesser-known players. But when it's an invitational, it's only killers here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, how much can you really take away from an invitation? I mean, I've only played killers this weekend. I think I've earned, you know, that first-place money. Whoever gets it. Obviously, we're not quite there yet, but whoever gets it, you have certainly earned it. You've played a multitude of games this weekend. I mean, there's just so much on the line right now.
Yeah, and I mean, just playing in those high-pressure situations, you can play all the Wi-Fi you want. You can even, like, going into locals, and we're going to show the bracket to you guys right here, right now, and we're getting up into losers finals. Now, Dark Wizzy, man, can we talk about...
Talk to me, Korean.
Dark Wizzy.
Talk to me. I'm listening. I'm all ears, literally.
He is doing so great, and, like, he trains at the MVD in house in Florida. So, or no, MVG house in Florida. So, of course, Leo, Salem, many other great players, Mewtwo King, and
killers.
It's crazy the amount of practice he's been getting, and he's been on the grind. He's been showing what Mario can do, and I mean, whenever I need to know about a Mario matchup, I'll always hit up Dark Wizzy.
We're hitting up Dark Wizzy.
Yeah,
I mean,
what do you think about this matchup?
He's one of few right now. You know, back in Smash where we had so many strong Mario mains, and of course, when a new game comes out, it's a new game. Of course, everybody's looking to see who's good, who's worse. Now, do I need to switch? Do I need to stay? He's one of the few that's like, you know what? I'm sticking with what I know best. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I don't think there's too many things wrong with Mario in this current state of Smash Ultimate. People are starting to become a little bit more hip. This character's still very, very deadly. And if nobody else is going to prove it, it's certainly going to be MVG's very own Dark Wizzy. So I'm really interested to see how this is going to go for 2 reasons. One reason, obviously, he's been playing well. I hope he doesn't lose steam. I want to see how well he can play up against Dabuz. But after looking at how well he played last weekend at Paradigm, he played, I know you were watching, he played so well up until a certain point. He played against Salem, and it's not, I mean, it could be because it's a Salem thing and they play all the time, but I think it was more of like a projectile type of thing that he still kind of struggles with a little bit. So, I mean, just when it comes to some of the projectile masters still right now in bracket, you have a Snake waiting in grand finals. If you make it that far, then of course you have Dabuz looking to rock Pikmin and Olimar. So, I mean, anything can literally happen right now.
Oh, yeah, and definitely Mario, he has that fireball, right? But
he does.
Definitely depends on the fireball combined with his amazing air mobility. But other than that, he has very short range.
Yes, sir.
So he really has to compensate for that range, and he has to get in. And like you said before, you know, just sometimes when you're fighting these characters that fly all these projectiles or has the long disjointed sword, it can be really rough. And if they just keep Mario out, then Mario can't get all the combo started. Mario's such a combo-orientated character. He gets all of his damage, if not the stocks. One of the few characters, actually, with still a ladder combo. There was a lot of characters that could do it in Smash 4, but in this game, pretty much Mario's the only one that can do it now.
Like an actual true ladder where, you know, like with depending on how the combo starts, like up air, falling up air, so on and so forth. Like, yeah, he's definitely holding on to some of that stuff from Smash 4, but I think he still needs it for good reasons. I think
for sure.
You know, some of the characters that he kind of ladder for free were just kind of like, actually, homie, we're a little bit better now, so you might want to watch yourself. So I think, you know, just when it comes to Mario Bros in general, whether it's like Mario, you know, Wario, Luigi, whatever, like those characters are going to find a way in, and not only are they going to find a way in, they're going to find a way to stay in and really get the most money off of their stocks. And just when it comes to converting, not even just with Mario, just conversions in this game, I think, you know, Dark Wizzy is certainly among some of like that upper echelon. I mean, just one grab, and I'm like, an opponent is literally at 5%, and now here we are, almost 70%. I'm like, yo, dog, I don't know what the heck is going on down there in Florida, but, you know, keep it up, all right? Like, I don't know what's going on in that house, but keep it up, MVG.
And one thing I really want to point out as well, I've talked with a lot of players about this, a lot of pro players, and they actually really feel like the current stage list in multiple areas is very favorable in Mario because
think so?
Because essentially most areas you have two bans. You ban out Kalos, you ban out FD, and all the other stages Mario can pretty much set up for his ladder. Okay. So like both Yoshi stages, you got Battlefield as well, Pokemon Stadium, another great stage with very high placing platforms, and you can just really set up this ladder combo, but it looks like the Rosalina and Luma is coming out.
I felt like this was coming for one reason only. You know, when it comes to those Pikmin, they can be caped, and I've seen how detrimental that was just last week where Myron played Dark Wizzy, if I'm not mistaken, in top 8. So, you know, there are things that obviously Olimar can certainly do tomorrow, but I think just when it comes to like who has each other's number, Mario definitely has Olimar's number. But Rosalina, obviously a much different story. She's much longer. She has Luma that you have to kind of worry about, and you know, Mario he can't quite recover and use like the hitbox from his up special to really keep the opponent away as he's coming back, because more times than not, when Mario's recovering from deep, the opponent has to be very mindful which way up B is going to send you in case it connects. Rosalina, on the other hand, is just like, actually, I'm down to trade, man. Your up B versus my downer. Let's see what goes down. So there's going to be a lot here that Dark Wizzy is going to have to take into consideration right now. No matter what happens, he's in the deficit, and Dabuz obviously has to lead here, but not by much.
Ooh, and I like that little B reverse at the end just to land on that platform. Dabuz doing a really good job not getting caught by too much of these combo starters. A lot of his damage just kind of here and there, two-hit combos.
Yes, sir.
And, especially just being like that floaty zoner type as well. He's usually not going to take too much damage off of these conversions.
Oh my God, and then spot dodging the grab, and then the wonderful patience. Yes, I missed that, man. Waiting to see which way your opponent's going to roll off the ledge, and then punishing tenfold. He's going to go for the jab.
Are you dead?
Wow, almost.
He actually almost died from that jab.
Literally. He
wait,
should
now
be
you're
dead this time. Yeah, goodbye. Okay, very good stuff right here. Dabuz again, that formidable force right there. When he's standing above you at the ledge, you are in for a bad time. And if somebody's short, stubby like Mario, we've said it time and time again, but trust me, ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking to see how this matchup is going to go, literally look no further right here, man. This is how this one is going to go down.
Oh yeah, and now Rosalina and Luma definitely, you definitely want to use them more like a desync team now. Before in Smash 4, you could kind of just stick Rosa and Luma together and pretty much play like that most of the time. Oh, we got some attack cancel tech as well.
Wow. Getting fancy on him right here, pulling all the strings, literally, man. He's a puppeteer.
What?
There's the down. I'm telling you. Wow. I am telling you. Like I said before, it's going to be the up B and how it's going to trade with the down there.
Yeah.
And Rosalina is down. She's like, look, I'm actually down. I'm with it. Like, I'm with that mess. We can actually do that.
Look at this decent game as well. He's playing so well. Dabuz is playing so well. Finally, the first Luma dies.
That's right.
The first Luma after a minute and 10 seconds.
Yeah, like after a minute, man. And it's so crazy because, like, you know, we talk so much about like the Ice Climbers desync combos. Yes, we get it. They got some fancy stuff going on. They're not quite the seasoned antagonists yet, though I know they're coming pretty soon.
Yeah.
We can't sleep on Rosalina Luma anymore. Is she, you know, the same threat all the way across the board that she used to be in Smash 4? Probably not. But in certain matches, especially like this, she definitely has her, Mario certainly has his work cut out for him, excuse me. And obviously Rosalina is certainly living up to that test match. You see, gets the jab, and I mean, showing no signs of letting Mario in anytime soon. Running in, forcing the jump in aggressively, coming right out for a pivot, anything, and catching him in that jab conversion.
Yeah, and one general rule for Ultimate is you never sleep on any character on stage. Like, any character can do some crazy stuff. Like, I don't care if you're bottom tier or anything, mid tier. Like, if your character's on the stage, your character can do some wild stuff. And even Dabuz showing that right now.
Yeah, but Wizzy getting a little wild right here, too, though. Not allowing him any access back onto the stage. Very good. What's he going to do with it? Gets the coin up B.
cashing in on all that damage, but the down air retaliation combined with Luma down tilt. Oh,
wait, whoa.
Wait a minute.
Hold on a second, Korean. I don't want to call it too early. I mean, 131%, very scary to deal with here, especially versus Dabuz. But if he plays this very smooth and he finds a way to separate both of these two, because Dabuz can play very well without Luma, but Rage Mario is no joke, okay?
I've definitely seen Mario get his fair share of stocks, sub 50%. And
no.
Oh man, what's? Oh man, there's the down with the
serious?
double back air.
Okay, he's getting fancy right now, taking the platform away. This is what Dark Wizzy's so good at. Very mindful of the Luma, of course. Oh wait, turn around forward smash. No punish on the down smash. Very good right there for Wizzy not to roll.
Yeah, just out of range. Now Wizzy making sure he just can't get anti-aired. I feel like the Buzz is looking for that up smash opportunity.
No way.
Oh man.
Okay, he's gonna go for the throw. Oh, and then no way. Luma has left the building, ladies and gentlemen. The Buzz all by his lonesome right here. He's gonna go for the forward throw, of course. No flood needed. He's gonna try to drop down. Nothing.
Yeah, very aggressive option. Most people wouldn't even really think that you're gonna use that double jump as the aggression.
Okay, right now, rolling out of the way here. He's backing up here for dear life, and then the directional air dodge back towards the ledge of stage. Maybe not quite as confident getting in between Rosalina and Luma right there in that exchange. Not very much here, percent, has passed between both these two gentlemen. So with this in mind, one solid hit.
Dude, a jab
really
will get the kill. Maybe even down tilt.
Oh! Okay, narrowly escaping the backer, yes.
Wizzy can't get hit by anything. Oh man, there's the double jump. Down tilt, not gonna get the 2-frame. Oh man, this is so tense. Like, I can't believe he brought it back to this last hit.
You better believe it, baby. Okay, look at how great he's playing right there. Runs up, holds shield, base on an option.
Oh
no back air and no ledge trump as well. But he is Luma-less. I just made that word up just for this situation right here.
Dash attack? No, he got it. No, he's still alive. The back air still surviving out here, but Luma is back in the game.
That's right, she's back in business here. And then if at first you don't succeed, you know how the rest goes. Puts the plumber boots on him, and it doesn't get any dirtier than plumber boots, man. You know what they stomp around in, all right? Wonderful stuff right there, man. Dark Wizzy, a way to hold down the fort, man.
Wow. 3 stock to 1 comeback. And let me tell you, through experience, it is not the best feeling to be the guy with 3 stocks in that situation.
No.
It sucks. And like the worst part is, even if the Buzz got that win, the momentum is still on Dark Wizzy's side. But now Wizzy got the win and the momentum. So
see, it's the momentum, it's the fierceness, but it's also just a level of just him not being afraid anymore to fight characters like Rosalina. He knows that, okay, I'm going to take a lot of percent. I'm going to approach incorrectly. I'm going to get hit. It's just going to happen in the matchup. But what I do when I finally get my hands on you is what's going to separate you versus me in this match. And despite being down 131%, mind you, Korean, he still figured out a way to really clutch it out and bring that thing back, man. That might be the comeback of the entire tournament. We'll have to see how the rest of this tournament is going to go, though. But if I'm a bet, man, and I don't do highlights on production, but that one has to be in there somewhere, okay?
Yeah, it was absolutely insane. And now Dark Wizzy finds himself up 1-0 here versus Liquid the Buzz, man. The champion of Thunder Smash 1. Oh, wow.
And a bit of a fake out right there. Waited to see which way he was going to drop deep with. Caught him out of that jump, and that backer was all she wrote.
Yeah, and that's one thing Rosa and Luma definitely still do really great on that 2v1 combo is the offstage. Rosalina and Luma just take up so much area. Luma is just so strong as well. So you get hit by Luma offstage with no double jump, that's pretty much a wrap.
That is, yeah, you're pretty much cooked at that point. Okay, can't quite get the down tilt. He's going to wait out, go for back throw. No KO, but he's separating both of them. Very good.
Yep. Can he get the Luma kill? No.
Oh, doesn't even need it, though. What's a Luma kill? We can just get rid of Rosalina herself right there.
There you go.
Wonderful stuff. We got a reset right here. 2 stocks apiece at 0%, and I love that. Both of these two guys certainly know what's on the line. They're not allowing either side to get too much leverage here in this match for obvious reasons.
And I loved how he even used the Luma as a bait right there. Wizzy with the spot dodge, acting like he was going to kill Luma, and the Buzz trying to come in and save the Luma.
Absolutely.
It actually worked against him there. So sometimes you just got to sacrificial lamb, man. You got to let the Luma go.
Sometimes you got to just let it go, man. I mean, obviously, Luma very much needed, you know, in some of these situations, but I don't think he's quite needed, or it's quite needed, excuse me, when it comes to the off stage. Yeah, oh my God, I'm so happy he air dodged. I was like, yo, if he does not air dodge, I'm actually going to get out of here.
Yeah.
Like, see ya.
Yeah,
Okay.
so sometimes it's like, they're not actually going to boom.
And then it happens. Well, he did it earlier versus, I can't remember who it was, but the platform actually came out and saved the opponent. So, I mean, yeah, he's definitely a little trigger happy when it comes to the forwarder, but for obvious reasons. If it's a character with the big body, more times than not, he's going to try to let it rip.
Oh, man, and this usage of the side B, it takes up so much area. It's definitely probably one of Rose's better moves in this game. So just being able to take up so much area, really forcing your opponent to jump as well.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's the tag.
Guys gets the tag. He's going to go for 2 in a row. Nice. Goes for the fall off there. Safe option. Don't go for another back here, though.
Ooh, and there's the reverse aerial rush on the back here. Kind of like disjoints Luma a little bit. Trying to use that tech to kind of make Luma more of a sword. And man, we're still here. 2 stocks apiece here. Who's going to get this little edge on that last stock is so important.
It is, and most certainly is important, man. And just again, can we talk about just how synced up Dark Wizzy is in comparison to where Luma is? He said, look, I don't even care about, look, he's like, he wants to have this dance. Like, he's separating both of them. Like, yo, can I get in here and have this last dance with Rosalina? Please.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to get the Lumas out of there.
Sometimes you just got to get them out of here, man. That man, you're blocking my style, man. Back up, dog. I just want this dance, all right, player?
They always come back.
All right. God dang it, Kareem. All right, man, speaking of coming back right here, Dabuz is going to have to mount a very strong comeback here as well, you know. Not really getting the most out of his conversions up close and personal on Wizzy. A lot of his, you know, damage, this percent has been kind of put on when Dark Wizzy is in a disadvantageous position, which hasn't been a very often here in this match, you know, not quite getting a Dark Wizzy off stage, and the times that he does, doesn't really get anything off it. See, still saved this jump and then goes for the high recovery, the lasting effects right there at the up B to keep Rosalina off of it.
Yeah, and but the directional air dodge, that is going to be, I mean, at least with those SDs, like, it still sucks, but at least you SD'd at like a extremely high percent. You know what I mean? It still really sucks, but I mean, and I really like the up Bs coming out from Wizzy. Now, most people, especially if you're newer to this game, you're like, why would you up B above the ledge? That makes no sense.
Yes.
But that is the way to counter someone. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
The top?
Can we talk about these conversions right here, Kareem? Like, I am just
73.
73. I'm telling you, man, he cannot afford to allow, you know, Rosalina to stay back in the cut. He knows that it might not be fun, it might not be the best thing in the world to do, but he has got to figure out a way to get in there and stay in there, and he's doing just that. Whether that means that he's getting between Rosalina and Luma, or he's just getting rid of Luma altogether, he certainly is very well aware how this matchup is going to go. Dabuz, on the other hand, certainly has some explaining to do here, man. No, I love Lucy.
Oh, yeah, and now,
back throw?
Oh, yeah, now he's got them separated. Okay, here comes the Luma back in the fireball. That's such a good fireball. He put him right to the ledge. Oh, yeah, he in that situation, like, Luma can still control Luma. So even in that free fall state, like, Dark Wizzy still could get hit. That's why we saw Wizzy respect that so much.
Absolutely. Right there, he's taking the fireballs away from us, which is you know, exactly what you should be doing. Don't allow the fireballs to hit you because some. Oh, wait up, no.
Yes.
Wow.
All the way.
Dark Wizzy.
Off the top, man.
Dark Wizzy, Korean.
He is playing so darn good right now, and you see it in almost every part of his play. You saw the forceful trump, you see the way he gets in, and every time he does get in, he does so much damage. You really just can't shake him off, and that's, I feel like once Wizzy gets in and the pressure starts, you can't really shake him off, and that's where it just starts really snowballing out of control.
It really does, and I'm almost wondering, because the matchup obviously certainly says one thing in terms of like tier listing, whatever, like, I don't know, but like, obviously Dark Wizzy seems to not care anything about that. So I'm almost curious now, are we going to see Palutena come out? Is he going to stick with Rosalina and Luma? Because, you know, he's not really getting his money's worth. I mean, the things he should be going for at Rosalina, he's doing. He's getting him off stage. He's trying to apply pressure, you know, in various areas, of course. But he's not finding those KOs. And we know that this is a game very much about percent, but more than anything, it's about getting stocks taken. And right now, Dark Wizzy is just all the way across the board doing a much more phenomenal job than he is, man.
Yeah, and that game one, Dabuz not taking that game one was such a big deal. Like, I know Dabuz is definitely playing Rosa more, so it's becoming less of a curveball pick and more of just like a standard Dabuz pick, which I really like, because that means he just has like actual faith in the character, or you know, he's enjoying the character to the point, and you know, Dabuz is a professional, so if he doesn't feel like he can't win with the character, he's not going to commit time to it.
Yes, most definitely, man. Dark Wizzy right there committing to that forwarder, but it kind of got broken up right there from a Luma.
And now one of the better things about Rosalina and Luma is, so there's a tech called Boost Grab. Now, since Luma, you can actually attack cancel, and you can go from dash attack, and you can cancel it into a grab, but Luma can't grab, so Luma will just go into dash attack. So you can actually dash attack and grab at the same time with Luma.
That's actually kind of deadly in a matchup like this. I mean, not just because he has the lead, but because, you know, being able to approach like that and really mix up your options kind of puts the opponent on high alert. Do I try to outmaneuver an attack from Luma? Because Luma's no slouch. I mean, we've seen a lot of KOs, especially early Smash 4, Smash 3, that's where Luma just flying to an opponent as they think they have the, you know, the Rosalina player in disadvantageous, or excuse me, in disadvantage, and then they don't obviously get the attack. But then there's also the grab you have to worry about as well, too. High percent, of course, back throw is certainly something to worry about. Low percent, though, up throw, up tilt, up air. I mean, that's very scary to deal with as well, too. Ooh, but Luma doing the dirty work right there on the right side of the stage. And with this in mind, Dabuz is going to go up a whole stock. But let's see if we can try to convert these stocks into games here.
Yeah, because I feel like Dabuz has been doing such a good job of getting that slight edge, right? He gets his slight edge, he gets his slight lead, but can you really capitalize? Can you really snowball it into a point where you just are able to overwhelm your opponent? And Dabuz doing a great job, already 41%, man. Controlling this Luma like the puppeteer herself.
That's right, man. He's pulling all the strings right here, man. He's definitely getting his Geppetto on, if I may say so myself. And right now, Dabuz not allowing him any easy access either into his comfort zone or on these platforms above him. He knows the danger of fall off nair just as Mario's right above you, and he's not allowing it. Why? Can we talk about the double trot right into his shield?
Yeah, this Rosa?
Whoa.
This Rosa be moving.
She got the moves, okay? She can dance on her own.
Yeah, and one thing I love about Rosa's dash particularly is she goes low to the ground, very similar to like Joker. Not as low as Joker. Joker very like low.
Pretty, he's pretty low profile sometimes.
Yeah. But Rosa gets down.
I don't want to challenge her to a game of limbo, that's for sure, man. She can break it down, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be like so unfair too because she can literally just grab it.
Yeah, like
come on.
Right.
Come on, Rosa.
I guess she needs any other tactics to win. I mean, you already got a puppet character. Come on now.
Yeah.
Okay, but right here, man, this puppet character certainly serving Dabuz a lot of justice. Whiffs the grab, and that's one thing you have to watch out with characters that have like some of those buddy components. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That you're not grabbing the buddy character, you are grabbing the actual character themselves. You know, I've seen it time and time again with Rosalina and Luma. I've seen it happen even with like Joker and when he's in his persona mode.
Right.
I've seen it just the other day. You know, I was playing friendlies with my boys. Dude comes up, tries to grab R. I'm like, bro, you can't grab him. Okay, you gotta grab Joker. You know what I mean? Grab the right one. Or like sometimes even when you're playing against the ice climbers, we have a really strong ice climber main back at home. Don't grab Nana. Like that's not really gonna get you anything.
That's not gonna get
honestly really grabbing either of the two is not really gonna get you much, but definitely not Nana, homie.
Yeah, you definitely gotta separate and then maybe go for the grab. Divide and conquer.
That's right. Separate then detonate, man. Get him out of there. Okay, nice. Luma has left the building courtesy of the active hitbox right there on the back row now. Dark Wizzy obviously has a lot of ground to make up, but with how that first game went, I have no doubt in my mind he can certainly do this. Oh my goodness. Goodbye, Rosalina.
Didn't matter the D on that down air. Really great stuff coming out from Dark Wizzy. Going to close out that stock, and we've seen this time and time again from Dark Wizzy. He is being so clutch this tournament. He's playing so well, and like this is such a scary situation for Dabuz.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Get the heck! Wow, Luma didn't deserve all of that. Okay, Luma has left the building, and Dabuz right here all by his lonesome. He's already cut the lead completely in half in terms of percent.
Down tilt.
Oh, there it is. Oh, no sweet spot forward smash. That was actually really awkward position because I could have been down tilt forward, but he went for the forward smash instead because he knew that Dabuz would try to drift back and try to snap the ledge.
Dabuz going for the safe play, going right to the ledge here. Doesn't want to risk any crazy reversals. There's a neutral air, sends up Dark Wizzy, but can he catch the landing with the up smash?
Oh.
No.
Get out of here, Luma. Oh my goodness. Okay, look at the fancy folk right here trying to fake Dark Wizzy out.
He was in between both of them. Dabuz was like, are you going to try to go for Luma? Like, I'll punish you. I'm
going to do it. Trust me.
But the Luma, there goes, pops from the damage there. And now, here we are. Last stock, last hit. Rosa being a very light character. And Wizzy setting up for the win here. Can he close it out 3-0 versus Dabuz? That would be a feat in itself.
It most certainly was, man, especially with 200+% comebacks. Actually, I think this one was more like 99, but we're going to say 100+ just for the records, okay? Wait a second. Okay, we got ourselves another game, right? He said, look, you fool me once, shame on you, man. But I'm not letting it go down like that.
Nah. You definitely ain't 3-0ing the champion of Thunder Smash.
It's shame on you no matter what, man. Like, I've seen you play well all weekend. I'm not going to allow you to do that to me, man. 131% comeback in that first game. Very, very smooth stuff. Then, of course, a good old-fashioned match right there, game number 2. But this game right here, Dabuz, like, look, hold on a second, homie. I'm still the Thunder Gaming champion. I'm reigning. Yeah. I'm not going to allow myself to get 3-0'd like this. I have got to bring something new to the table, and that Rosalina certainly serving himself some justice. So, no Palutena, and of course no Pikmin Almar. He's going to stick to his Smash 4 roots and really try to mount this one here.
Yeah, with the Rosa
to play,
and this is just, it's so crazy because you don't see anyone else doing it big with Rosa. Like you said earlier, the character kind of known for being kind of trash. But I mean, obviously she's not, because we're watching Dabuz do things with it right now. So this character is definitely capable. You definitely got to work a little harder. You know, some of the other characters, you know what I'm saying? But
that's right. But, you know, when it comes to working hard, I think both these two gentlemen are obviously in this position for an obvious reason. I think when it comes to homework and data and just studying, I don't think anybody quite does it like Sam and Dabuz. I mean, they're just always crunching numbers, crunching data, crunching combos. I'm not to say that any of these other guys are, but I just think when it comes to trademark technical things, like if you ask me, describe Dabuz in 3 words, I'm going to say he's researching. Literally, he's always with the computer in hand, he's always with the phone in hand, he's always crunching data. He's trying to figure out what character will serve him best in some of these rough situations. With this in mind, Dabuz has found a new home for Rosalina and Luma, and it's certainly starting to pay off for him. That last game kind of came down to the wire a little bit closer than what he probably expected, but for the most part, though, he still lives to fight another day, and what more he can really ask for in this situation.
Yeah, and I'm glad that Dabuz has been finding the matchups that he is more comfortable using Rosa, because those Olimar nerfs were really big. Essentially, he could just solo Olimar for the most part, but with the Olimar nerfs, I mean, there's still other people doing it, but Dabuz doesn't really put too much faith into that character, so he's been finding other options for himself.
Yes, and for obvious reasons. I think with the cast being so close and tier listing in this game, everybody's kind of on the same level, despite maybe a couple of characters. I think it's okay. It's okay to get other characters in your repertoire for the most part, but to solo main as well too. I think that certainly says something. There's a level of stubbornness that's certainly being brought to the table with players like Dark Wizzy, with players like Nico, just being able to crunch out every sort of piece of conversion, every sort of aspect with this character. It's certainly starting to pay off for him here.
Yeah, now Rosalina on the ledge trap, but especially with no Luma, that's when it's like not as deadly, right?
That's right.
Because when we see what Dabuz does when he has the Luma on deck, and right when I say it, gets swatted right back out. Okay, but here's the Luma this time.
That's right, very good. He's been kind of picking up on that. So one thing Dark Wizzy is really good at versus a multitude of players is like he'll jump off the ledge, and then of course because Mario's like in that spin animation when he jumps, that forward flip, it kind of fakes the opponent out, like because you can kind of drift either forward or you can kind of drift forward and come backwards slightly. And so Dabuz like, yeah, you know, regardless of which way you kind of drift, this back air should have it covered. In some of the earlier games, he kind of struggled to time it properly, but in that case there, he made magic happen.
And that time, no Wizzy, or Dark Wizzy was just like, this is a no jump zone. And I mean, really Dabuz just like to set up the pressure with the jumps, right? Rosalina Neutra are probably like one of her best moves now. And you can just control so much area. You hit the nair, you can combo into one of your aerials. It's just one of those really, really good options for Rosa.
Oh my God.
Yo, nice. The bodyguard?
No way, my goodness. I'm telling you, nobody pulls the strings quite like Rosalina right there, man. That was some really, really great gameplay, man. Yeah, you know, we talk about the desync combos. We talk about just the scariness that this character can bring to the table. And though this character is still very terrifying to fight, especially being piloted by somebody like Dabuz, what makes them that much more different now is the crazy desync conversions, man.
Yeah, sometimes you got to watch out for the bouncer, man. Yes, the bouncer being Luma.
That's right, man. Every Gohan needs a Piccolo, man.
Yep, there we go. But on the ledge here, and Wizzy trying to get this more pressure going, but he's brought it right back. Dabuz had a very, very solid lead. Now we're back 2 stocks apiece. Can Dark Wizzy close this out to a game 4? Because I'll tell you right now, Dabuz is definitely a player you don't really want to go game 5 with.
You don't, man. You want to close it out right here and right now, because once Dabuz gets in his head that, you know what, this is very doable, he's going to make it happen. I mean, we've seen Dabuz win a bunch of different tournaments. I mean, I think he's a big house champion, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Civil War. I mean, that's the biggest tournament like this side of the map has ever seen, at least for like Smash 4 / as we move into Smash Ultimate, of course. And then, of course, I think he won Arms Saga. I mean, he's won so many tournaments, and I think sometimes people kind of forget about that. Like, there is a such thing as a game 5 Dabuz. We just have to get there first.
Oh yeah, Mr. Consistency himself, man. He was so consistent, and even like keeping his ranking in Ultimate, especially even with a character nerf, that's a very big hit. You know what I mean? So just his main Olimar getting hit pretty hard.
What the? Whoa. Okay, hold on a second.
The super call out.
That's right. I mean, that was a twitlonger right there. I mean, that call out was pretty intense. Like, what the heck? Alrighty.
Now Dabuz in a position where he's got to make the comeback, and with a character like Rosa, not the most explosive, so it's going to be a long hill battle here for Rosa. Can he get the stock off this ledge trap? Can he get the down air? Oh, down tilt.
Oh, yeah, he rolled that time. But very smart, though, to not go high. He knows that Dabuz has been kind of picking up on that here a little bit. Oh, okay, Luma, not much life left, not much gas left in the tank, and Luma's out of the picture. Dabuz knocking on Death's door. This is not good. Okay, he's going to elect to go to the ledge of the stage. Which way is he going to go?
Oh, he's trying to call the jump.
Oh, my God. Dark Wizzy closes it out. 3-1 on Liquid's Dabuz. Mind you, the Thunder Gaming Smash champion just falls. Wow.
The young blood is coming coming up right now. And Dark Wizzy, man, just such a young player, and he's put in so much work. He put in so much work in Smash 4, and now he's coming into Ultimate. He's still keeping the grind on, playing with great players, and got picked up by a great team as well. And now he's doing work, and I'm so glad to see it finally coming in the fruition, and he's getting so much great wins, and he's doing so well.
That's right. I'm really excited for this young man. Somebody told me earlier that he might be the youngest player here, and I'm like, you know what, on paper that might not sound like a lot, but some of these guys have been playing for the better part of the last decade, maybe even more, depending if they play Melee or some of the previous installments competitively. So for him to really triumph, I mean, we've seen his success journey, coming in from Smash 4 most notably. I mean, one of the best Marios in the business, probably wasn't regarded as like the best Mario, but certainly a threat nonetheless. And as you see right now, some of the Marios have kind of fallen by the wayside, and it wasn't a situation where like, okay, these Marios are no longer playing anymore, so you're just the best by default. He's like, no, that's not enough. I'm the best because of my set wins. I'm the best because what I've done in bracket, what tournaments I placed properly at. So with this in mind, man, Most Valuable Gaming has been doing a phenomenal job of picking up the right players, man. So right here, man, we got the bracket. Okay, so we got grand finals. Look at the journey right here, man. MVD, of course, 3-2 Dark Wizzy. So Dark Wizzy obviously getting this run back here from winners finals. It's going to be a treat.
Yeah, exactly. And now with that run back, that was a Game 5 situation in winners finals. So
that's right.
You already know he's tight.
You know he's tight.
Yeah. So he's definitely coming in strong. He definitely wants that run back.